Hi everyone, I hope that you're well. Today I'm going to show you a short video about the importance of stay stitching and nipping into corners. So this is a method used on something like collars or anything with bagged out edges, which is a clean finish like this. So this is an inseam pocket. So basically this is the waistline and this is the pocket over here. So as you can see, it sits quite flat, and on the inside, if you can see, there's a stay stitch over here, which also helps the edge to sit nice and flat. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so here I have the front of my trousers with the pocket detail cut out. And then I have my pocket bag, which I have already stitched together. So the front pocket bag has the same cutout detail as the front trouser. And then this underneath part is the one that gets stitched to the back of the trouser. What you need to do is firstly, make sure that you have the right pocket bag. I usually do that just by laying it on the trouser to see how it should finish. So that matches. And then basically you have to lay the right side of the trouser against the right side of the pocket, which is on the inside. So here is the detail. The right side of the pocket is on the inside. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, it's awkward. So you lay the edges on each other, and I will show you that once it is stitched. Okay, so this is what your pocket will look like when it is stitched. So this is, remember, the piece that gets stitched to the back leg, and this is the front of the trouser. So we've stitched the right side of the pocket to the right side of the trouser. And this is how it looks like when it is stitched. As you can see, to get this shaping, there are two corners. Now I'll show you what it would look like if you try to turn your pocket in without nipping into the corners. I've turned the pocket into how it should be, and if you don't nip into your corners, you can see how the corners are pulling and it makes puckers, and in fact the seams are not sitting flat at all. Also, there's no stay stitch yet, which means that this edge is actually rolling. It's giving like a puffy rolled effect. So I'm just going to cut into the corners and I will show you how much better it sits. So turn it back to the way that you stitched it, where you can see your stitching, and then just get a sharp pair of scissors and cut as close into the corner as you can. So as you can see, I've cut into the corners on both of the edges, and you will see now that when I turn it to the other side that there's no pulling in the corners. Okay, already the pocket is sitting flatter as it should do. There is no pulling in the corners at all. What we do still have though is the inside rolling out over here. So I'm going to put a stay stitch to make sure that that seam sits flat. What you must ensure is that the stay stitch is on the inside, so it won't be seen when the trousers are worn. Okay, so now the stay stitch is done. You can see that it is done just about 1 millimeter or 2 from the seam. So it is on the pocket edge on the inside, as opposed to being on the trouser edge. So now when I turn the pocket to how it should sit, you will see that it sits much flatter. So this is very difficult to do with only one hand while I'm filming. Okay, so now this is the pocket turned as it should sit, with the top right side of the front trouser, and the pocket, this is the back edge that will be stitched to the back leg of the trouser. With nipping into the corners, you can see that this corner sits really nice and flat, and actually that the edge is quite crisp because we have put the stay stitch on the inside. So that front trouser with the pocket is now ready to be stitched to the back leg, and you have a lovely inseam pocket which will sit beautifully like this one, with a clean edge and a nice finish. So that's how it would sit against the back as well. And bear in mind, this has not even been ironed or pressed yet, and it is finishing quite crisp and nice. So I hope that helps you. Good luck with your nipping in and your stay stitching. Bye.